Hello, pumpkins. So it's the 3rd day of March and look how is that I am dressed. Only this cardigan, not even a coat, not even a hat, not even a scarf, nothing. And I feel like it's springfulness. Is it windy? I think you feel windiness. Sun. Ah, the springful sun and the birds are singing and the apples taste like spring apples, like they're the beautiful fresh apples that they are, and this is so amazing. And I am just heading right now to the mall because it's 3rd of March and that means the great release of Ed Sheeran's new album Divide, and I'm going to buy it and meet my friend, and that is just so great. That's why I am out, that's why I am on the fresh air right now with my beautiful Merida type of hair, and I am just breathing this fresh air. I missed spring so much and I constantly say that I like winter, I like autumn, and now I'm like, but I did miss spring. The fresh air, how it smells, how it feels, the birds singing. I love to hear the birds sing. I really do. It's a very important part of my heart. So yeah, that's just that. I'm going to enjoy it. Oh. So here's me, I met with my friend. This is the beautiful photo of us. I hope she will not kill me for posting it. But anyways, here is the beautiful new album of Ed Sheeran. It is called Divide, and it is divine. You know, divide, divine. You get that. When you open it, it looks like this. So it's absolutely, utterly beautiful. You see this Ed Sheeran in here, and this album, I think it's his best album. Like, he only gets better. When he published his first album, Plus, I was in love with it. But then he published his album Multiply and I loved it even more. And now he published his album Divide and I love it the most. So the conclusion is simple. The conclusion is that Ed Sheeran gets only better and better with every album of his, because this is amazing. My favorite song is Nancy Mulligan. Like, it's the best song, and I love it that on this album there's like so much folk music, like the Celtic beats. It's just amazing because I love Celtic stuff. I'm addicted to it. My heart is addicted to it, literally, like so much. It's just amazing. I love the album. I've been waiting for it for so long, and so it is in here right now, in my room, in my phone, in my heart. That is so important. But apart from that, what is also important is that I got myself a coffee in Costa, despite the fact that I'm not working today. I am not working for this 4 days. I have like 4 days of break, and I have went to Costa today because I was just like, I need coffee. Like, I got a little addicted to this good Costa coffee. Like, no other coffee, like drinking coffee at home or any other cafe will not fulfill my coffee needs. I love the smell. I am addicted to it. I am addicted to Costa coffee, not any other coffee. So I got this to myself, and I was like, I woke up and I was like, I need a good brewed coffee from Costa with latte milk. And so I went there and asked them for that, even though like in Costa not many people drink brewed coffee. Like, all they drink is latte based on espresso, cappuccino based on espresso, flat white based on espresso. It's all based on espressos. Everything in Costa is based on espressos. And brewed coffee, there's like this gigantic pot with brewed coffee and nobody really drinks that. Like, in the Costa I work in, there is one man who comes there every day to have himself a cup of brewed coffee, and there's one man. No one ever asked for it. It's just this one customer who always drinks it, and that's like one person. So nobody really appreciates it in here in Poland. Like, nobody drinks it, and there was me, and I was just like, I want it, because you don't know that, but brewed coffee is 100% of Arabica. And Arabica, there's like Arabica and Robusta, that's like 2 types of coffees, and Arabica is like the most common of them. And the brewed coffee is 100% of Arabica, and I absolutely love it. Like I love it. I do love it. I just like Arabica. Like, it's so watery but strong. Why am I talking about coffee so much? Like, but yeah, I bought it and I loved it, and I just felt like I needed, and it was just perfect, just perfectly what I needed. And I paid for it with this card. It's a discount card you get when you work in Costa, so it costed me like so much more less than a regular coffee would, and it's just so nice. And the women were so nice, and they asked me, where do I work in Costa, because it's like only for the baristas to get this discount card. So I used it today, and it was just so lovely. It was such a lovely day, despite the fact that I was not working, and my workplace is the place where like the most lovely things happen, because people are just lovely, and the fellow baristas are like the best people in the world, except for my friends from the theater with whom I have spent this day. First was that friend I met with, that picture I showed you, and then me and her, we went to the theater rehearsal, and it was also like the best time ever. So much fun, so much singing, so much talking, so much laughing, so much hugging. I just needed to hug some people, really, and so we were just hugging. I was hugging everyone. Like, I needed hugs. Life without hugs is pointless. Life without talking with friends is pointless. Life without love is pointless. And it's so late, and I've had myself too much of a children. That's why I am talking such weird things. So I shall go to sleep now, maybe, and see you tomorrow. What means in 3, 2, 1. Oh well, hello again. Here is moi. And where am I? I am in the forest. I am very often in the forest, so it's not very surprising. But what is surprising is that I'm not like on the floor, on the ground. I am on the tree, and that's cool. Just look, there is the tree, and that's how it goes. Oh yeah, see? Cool, 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 cool. Just admire this, please. Like, I am sitting on this bench, and that this is so absolutely amazingly cool. I think, like, the distance between me and the earth, cool. It is some other day, and this is me walking to meet my bro again, because I was seeing him yesterday, and it was absolutely awesome. And it wasn't Costa, I was using my discount card again, what is so fun. But what I wanted to say, like what I really wanted to say, is talk about Costa coffee again, because it's just such an awesome job. That's amazing. Like, I would never think I could love a job, and I love this job, and I want to be there, and I want to work there, and I enjoy that, and I like that, and I find it interesting, you know? Like, I could never think that I would possibly find like my passion in a coffee. Like, I always was. Before I was 16, I hated coffee. Like, I hated the smell. I hated everything about coffee. That is so weird. And then I was 16 and I tried coffee, and I was drinking it like regularly, but was none of a specialist about it. Like, coffee was a coffee. I couldn't distinguish anything like of coffee. And now I became what we are constantly reminded of in Costa. I became an expert, a specialist about coffee. I can taste the difference between some blends, between Arabica, between Robusta. I can smell it, I can taste it. I'm an expert, and that is amazing. And I find it so interesting when I find out some new facts or some new procedures or some new ways to make coffee. I find it so interesting. I want to learn about it. So it became my passion, and that is amazing, because I could never suspect that. Like,
I wasn't passionate about coffee. I wasn't interested in coffee when I was choosing to work in Costa. I just liked the atmosphere in there, and that was all. But now it became a part of me, and that is amazing. It's so amazing, and I just don't know, you know, it's all so magical, everything, all that, and I love this job so much, and the people are so great. This is all so amazing. And I started making coffees, like not only sitting on the cash register, because at first I was like sitting on the cash register mostly, and then right now I started like making coffees. I make almost every coffee. Like, I still have to look into the recipes because I don't necessarily remember them, all of them, but like I only ask my manager or fellow baristas to make the flat whites because I can't entirely make them, but also I actually can make them and they turn out really good, and I just can't make the latte art because it's so difficult for me. But yeah, I tried the flat white for the first time yesterday, and it really is the best coffee in the world, because what it is that creamy texture of milk and perfect balance of coffee and milk. It's not too milky and too weak like latte. It's not too foamy and strong like cappuccino. Is perfect. Flat whites are perfect. So that's that. And I was actually making many coffees, drinking many coffees, trying many coffees, of which I have taken pictures like constantly, and it was just great. It is all just so great and so magical, and it's amazing. So right now, what can I do? I can just encourage you to thumbs this video up if you liked it, and stalk me by clicking the subscribe button. Adios!